typical of Pierre Poilievre, whose human empathy couldn't fill a thimble, and using his parliamentary time to question the government, instead went for the jugular when he called Jagmeet Singh a fake, a phony, a fraud, and a liar. And they basically got away with it. It's just incredible that the press and the media in general are giving this guy a free ride. Well, the fake, the phony, the fraud, and the liar is Poilievre, and it's about time. I know people will say, well, two wrongs don't make a right, and they're going to say that, the people shouldn't answer like that. The whole Michelle Obama thing, when they go low, we go high. It's not working. So it's about time that Poilievre was exposed for what he is. And he's dastardly clever, because at the moment he voted for a bill which was initiated, of course, by the New Democratic Party and then supported by the Liberals, to forbid scabs in unionized industries that are federal. Now, that's the first time that he's ever done anything like that. He has an incredibly anti-labor record. Not so long ago, he was advocating that unions would have to reveal their finances, but that didn't apply to companies or anything like that. He yaps on about housing and criticizing the Liberals. The guy's a landlord, for God's sake. Fellow Canadians, is this what you want as an alternative? Now, he keeps saying he's going on this anti-corporate thing. In fact, as he's going on the, poking at corporations and saying he's going to represent the people and not the corporations, he's taking monstrous sums from corporate-style donors all over the country. There's a Canadian journal called The Breach. Breach has documented at least 10 mansions across Canada where he has been in those mansions drawing future funds from some of the wealthiest people in Canada. He has changed. He's also said, that for a long while, he was anti-abortion, but he's changed. But he's also said that he would allow for a free vote if the Conservatives came into power. Now, there are a lot of Conservative MPs who are against abortion. So in a very moderate, typical Canadian way, not quite as strongly as the U.S., that issue will be brought up again. And what if there is something of a revolt on Conservative backbenchers? So I don't think that even on an issue like that he should be trusted. And there are many other examples. He keeps criticizing Trudeau and company and the NDP for spending money and causing inflation. Well, what in blazes would he have done when a pandemic came and they had to print money? And by the way, governments have historically printed money. Governments have historically gone beyond budget. What would have happened to the United States if Roosevelt hadn't unbalanced the budget year after year after year? A balanced budget is not a godsend. There is such a thing as investment. And in order to go forward, you need to invest. And that's on personal level, too. People invest. While they're investing, technically they're in deficit. But the point is, in the long term, it comes out this way. It comes out in a positive way. Poilievre depends on fear, bordering, not quite the same as Trump because he is Canadian, but he depends very much on fear and on hatred. There's no appeal to people in the positive way, for example, that the New Democratic Party appeals to people. He's now taking pro-union positions because he smells the scent of victory, and he will do anything to try and achieve it. He is a fake, a phony, a fraud, and a bloody liar.